We're gonna get all the double chin today. So, shocker, I didn't vlog today. Today was a rough day. Anyways, welcome back. Today was just a rough day. I'm exhausted. When you become a parent, like, you expect to not get any sleep. Like, that's a no-brainer. Like, you have a baby that needs to be fed 22 hours. You have a baby that you know needs to eat to live, and you expect that, but you don't really expect, like, the whole mental exhaustion, or I didn't, at least. Like, I wasn't expecting it. A lot of mental exhaustion. We're in a really weird stage of life. Like, Willie's in really bad stage of 2s, where, like, discipline is like a no-go, and he's decided that he won't listen to women at all. And then Branson is 7 months old. 8 months old? August, September, November, November to December to January, February, March, April to May. Is he 8 months old? 8 months. He's 8 months old, guys. Holy crap. Exactly. Mental exhaustion. Anyways, he's 8 months old. He is trying his hardest to crawl, but he can't do it, and he gets so frustrated, and then it's like he gets so down on himself that he doesn't want to sit, and it's annoying. And, like, hello, moms, this happens. Like, this is a thing. Not every child crawls when you are told or think they should crawl. Not every child walks when they think they should walk. Everybody thinks, like, 6 months they should be crawling. They should walk at a year. Like, that doesn't happen. If it did for your kids, cool, kudos to you. It didn't happen with my kids. It didn't happen with my kids. Willie started crawling when he was 9 months old and didn't walk till, like, 14 months old. Push it. We don't have any more. You have to wait. So, just a heads up, if you're pregnant, you're about to have your child, or you're waiting or pondering, wondering where your child is, or you think that they're slow because they haven't crawled and they're 8 months old, it's a thing. Not all babies crawl. Not all babies are on the developmental chart. Whatever. I need to slow down, because if I talk too fast, I can't edit out my mistakes, and then I have to leave it in, and then I'm just a rambling mess. And I want this to be somewhat composed. But anyways, rough day. We went to my mom's. We hung out. I got to rest a little bit, which was nice. Anyways, but I did come home and my yard was mowed. Shout out to my mother-in-law. I really appreciate it. If it wasn't for you, I would be a mess sometimes. If it wasn't for anybody that helps us, my mom, Leonard's mom, if it wasn't for anybody, we would be a freaking mess. Anyways, driving home, I decided to listen to Bayts, the podcast, which is Karen Swanson's and Qua's podcast. They have a YouTube channel called kkandbabj. And I listened to the second podcast, and it's called, like, no, you can run. Mommy's talking. It's called, like, Being a Parent on YouTube or something like that. I just listened to it, but I can't even tell you the name of it because that's how mentally exhausted I am. And they were talking about how people are, like, crapping all over, like, their decisions in life, and, like, how it's not fair that someone who doesn't know them personally can judge them and slam them, and that's not right, because they don't hate on the people who just live to get by. And me and Leonard are in the position where we just live to get by. Like, that's where we're at. And, like, honestly, 6 months ago, I was the person they talked about on their podcast. I would get on there and I'd be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I would do the same to other YouTubers, and I would do it on Twitter. And I got to the point where I was like, I deactivated my old Twitter, and I, like, just stopped commenting on YouTube videos, because I realized that I was just angry. like she said, some people are born to be moms. They are great at it. They thrive in it. And I'm in a stay-at-home mom position because that's what is most affordable, because we can't afford daycare. And if I was to work, my whole paycheck would go to daycare, and it makes no sense. So I might as well be at home, right? Well, I love my kids, but I can't stand being at home most of the time. It's just mentally too hard. And she talked about that some in her podcast, and like we relate so much, it's not even funny. Like my first video on YouTube, not tooting my own horn because this is only probably video number 5. My first video on YouTube is talking about my postpartum depression and why I want to start this channel. This channel is not for me to make money and not for me to become a big YouTube person. Like, I could care less. It's for me to talk to y'all or anybody out there that's listening, to tell them it's okay. You're not alone. And I think it's funny how we forget where big YouTubers come from. Just like Karen Swanson. She started her YouTube channel just for herself. Like she said in the podcast, she didn't think, she was oblivious to the idea of it getting big. And now that she's in a position she's successful, everybody's hating on her. Why? Mom shaming is awful. I don't understand the premise of mom shaming. I breastfeed. I am now anti-circumcision. We do vaccinate. I did cloth diapers for a little bit. Now we don't. We do baby led weaning, not purees. You know, some people would call me a somewhat crunchy mom or a scrunchy mom or whatever it's called. But that's what I do. Breastfeeding for me is what kept me going during my depression. And baby led weaning is because I don't want to spend money on purees. 1, because with Willie, we couldn't have afforded it. And 2, I came to love the process. And cloth diapers I did with Willie for a little bit because I wanted to. And then when I had Branson, I put too much pressure on myself and I couldn't keep up with it because I couldn't even clean my own house. How was I going to clean somebody's diapers? So as we grow older as parents and as you have more kids, those things change too. You know, there's things that I did with Willie that I don't do with Branson. Baby led weaning, for example. With Willie, I stuck to the rules that you're supposed to, where you start with 1 meal a day and you breastfeed 30 minutes before, and the list goes on. And now with Branson, I literally will give him a snack just so he'll sit down so I can do something for 5 minutes. You know, everything changes as you get older, and everything changes as your kids get older, and everything changes the more kids you have. But the thing is we should all support each other. We shouldn't sit here and write hate comments. And trust me, I was that lonely person that used to. I just said that. I know that was wrong. I know now, looking back at it, it's wrong. But now sitting here in front of this camera talking to you, I get why people like Karen Swanson and Kira from OK Baby and Jess Fam, and I mean, the list goes on of family YouTube channels that I look up to. The reason why they started this, I get it. This isn't something for me to be like, oh, I'm a YouTuber. Ooh. No, this is for me. I want to feel like, even though I'm staying home, I have something of my own. I have something that is mine. Right now, for the past 3 years, I've been pregnant and breastfeeding. And I'm still providing nurture for Branson. So, yeah, sometimes I don't get to go out. And sometimes I don't get to go get my nails or my toes done. And sometimes I don't get to go get my hair done. And sometimes I don't even have time to do my hair. As y'all can see, I posted, a vlog where I had my hair done, I think. A vlog. Regardless, I only have 5 vlogs. That might change. This is the only thing I have that I look forward to, is talking to y'all. And like, if you were paying attention, I took a 3-day break. Willie, move out of the way, Dada's coming. I took a 3-day break because I thought for a second, this is stupid. Why am I doing this? And Leonard came home and he was like, you need a vlog. It changed your attitude. It changed your outlook. It gave you something to look forward to. And he's right. This is therapeutic, and I understand why people do it. Branson, you're messing up my camera angle, even though it's already bad. So why do we hate on everybody for doing their own little niche? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Is Dad at home? So anyways, like I said, I didn't vlog today because today was just a little overwhelming. But there's my little rant. I suggest y'all go check out Bayts' podcast. It's on Apple, Spotify, and Anchor, I think. Go check it out. See what she's saying. Anyways, hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you later. Bye.